Right then, this is the Terminator 2 RetroWave custom arcade cabinet. This has a GTX 1660 graphics card, 16 gig of DDR4 RAM, 120 gig SSD, a Ryzen 5 CPU. It also comes with our 8TB Hyperspin drive with 340 plus systems. It also comes with our 3TB plus drive, which has next gen AAA titles like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Control, Darksiders 3, Dead or Alive 6, Dead Rising 4, Devil May Cry 5, Dirt Rally 2.0, Doom Eternal, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5, Far Cry Primal, Gears 5, God Eater 3, Homefront The Revolution, Just Cause 4, Trails of Cold Steel, Mark of the Ninja, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Metro Exodus, Monster Energy Supercross 3, Monster Hunter World, Need for Speed Heat, Resident Evil 2, the remake, Rage 2, Resident Evil 7, and just tons more. Shadow of a War, Shadow of a Tomb Raider, Shadow Warrior 2, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Witcher 3, The Hunt, Wolfenstein 2. Like I said, there's a ton of AAA games on there. They're all PC titles. A lot of them run with the Xbox 360 controllers. There is fighting games on there also, which will work with the arcade sticks themselves. This unit also comes with two custom metallic purple bowl tops, which really suit the theme of this machine. It has two custom Terminator 2 RetroWave dust covers. The side art looks absolutely beautiful on this unit, and the center art all the way through is themed to the RetroWave style with the Terminator 2 logo. This unit has 22 buttons with the pinball side buttons for over 500 plus pinball tables. Like I say, the 8TB drive comes with 340 plus systems with over 98,000 plus games on there. And with the amazing hardware in this machine, you can play them next gen titles, like I say, like Far Cry 4 and 5. Graphically beautiful games. It's got Devil May Cry 5 on there. Amazing fighting game. If you're into sort of your God of War style games, Devil May Cry is another AAA badass title. With this unit, it comes with sound activated LED kit. It comes with the speaker glow. So you can change the LEDs to sound activated. You can change the different colors of LEDs. I quite like the fade in and fade out, because of the RetroWave colors actually change and alter on this as the marquee changes, so it looks really cool. On the right side there, we've got the Terminator 2 RetroWave artwork. We've got a preview video which shows off this whole unit and all the artwork and graphics, and the custom grills look really cool, and the back artwork is what really stands out on this unit. It looks stunning on the back with the T500 exoskeleton on there and the RetroWave background. Check out the preview video. I'll leave a link in the description. This unit is one of our 11TB setups. Like I say, it has the 16 gig of DDR4 RAM. It has all the extra upgrades. It has the two official 360 controllers. It has the USB, the wireless keyboard and mouse. There's no batteries in that at the moment, so I can't show that off. It comes with two official Sanwa sticks also. Like I say, this unit will be up on eBay for about 2,300, but contact us direct. I'll write you a PayPal invoice and I'll sell this unit for 2,100. If you wish to do bank transfer, I'll even knock off 50 quid on that also. So if you do it via bank transfer, I'll knock 50 quid off. Shipping of these units in the UK are usually 86 quid. Shipping outside the UK in Europe is usually around 150 to £200. and then I think shipping to the US is around £300. But now I'm starting to get some shipping pallets in, a shipping crate, sorry, in for the European shipping, I think, or the US shipping. Yeah, the US shipping. Then I think it knocks down the price, the cost for the shipping of these units. As long as it's in a crate and it's stackable, I think it makes it cheaper to ship. So then, so we've got all them next gen titles there. Then we'll have your PC fighting games, which are next gen titles like Tekken 7, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Guilty Gear XRD, Injustice 2, Jump Force, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat 9, I think, Mortal Kombat XL, Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter X Tekken, and a few more added on there. And it also comes, once this unit's sold, I will add Mortal Kombat 11, which is on the menu somewhere. Mortal Kombat 11 is there, and that will be the official Steam title for Mortal Kombat 11. You'll be able to play it with the arcade sticks. Really cool game. Amazing looking game. That's why I've added the extra upgrades to play them next gen titles. So like I say, once this unit sells, you'll be able to play online. These units come with Wi-Fi. Don't always recommend adding them to Wi-Fi. That's why I've rebuilt the OS drives for these systems. Just gives it an extra support while playing online with this game in particular. So just go through the different systems. So we'll have MAME. Now MAME has around 30,000 titles on there. I mean, I could go on for hours and hours just going through these games alone. There is other systems that replicate MAME, like different collections of games, like shoot 'em ups and stuff like that. It all links back to MAME. Then you have like your Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, Atari, N64, PlayStation 1, 2 and 3. You have your new gen arcade systems like Techno Parrot, which is Sega Lindenberg, Sega Ring and stuff like that. That's on there also. There is some updates for Techno Parrot which I haven't added yet. I've got a lot of work on, so I'll not be doing any updates on that at the moment. I've just been focusing on, because a lot of customers are liking the next gen titles on these, I've just been focusing on adding them games to the system. So you have your volume control on the front. It also comes with the amp controller, so you don't have to mess on with that. You can get the volume that you wish, and then you can turn it up and down via the control if you wish. It comes with an SD card plug-in and a USB plug-in for playing MP3s, and it also has radio, but it all depends where you set your unit. The radio will only reach so far because the aerial inside isn't extended. So that's Street Fighter and MAME. And then if we go down, we've got MAME 2 player, MAME 4 player, 70s collection, 80s collection, 90s collection, flying games, light gun games, Mario Kart, Marvel vs. Capcom collection, Intellivision, Maze, Odyssey 2, Mega Man, MSX, Midway games, Namco classics. The list just goes on and on. There's Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Wii, N64, Nintendo Wii U, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, Pokemon collections. Open Ball is a cool set of system. Is a cool system. It's just basically different versions of Streets of Rage. So then we'll have the Pinball FX2, Pinball FX3. Like I say, there's over 500 pinball tables on the system. There's the Pinball FX3 and 2, which has about 40 plus, and then there's Future Pinball, which has over 500 pinball tables on there. So we'll just go in quickly and load up a game.
Loading.
When this loads, it'll just take us to the main menu. I haven't reset up the direct load the table. But it works either way. It works like a 360 controller, so you'll have your A, B, X, Y, LB, RB, left trigger, right trigger. You'll also have the left trigger and right trigger on the sides for the pinball flippers. So let's load a table up, say aliens. Some of the, because we have exit systems on the left hand side, on the pinball tables we actually have exit systems to either that one or that one. I think it's that one on here and that one on the other pinball tables, or it's that one on here and so on. So you have your launch ball and then each side, left and right. No, it's went straight down the hole. It keeps dropping down the side just on ball launch. I feel ripped on that. What the hell? Right. I wouldn't be too pleased with that going down every time. So then that's Pinball FX2. Just escape, that's escape on Pinball FX. The left coin button, but on Future Pinball and stuff it's that one there, because these controls up here change your views. So that's pinball tables. Then we can go into Sega Mega Drive, find a game. Sunset Riders, that's a cool game. I always usually just test out Street Fighter, but I thought I'll change it this time. We do build to order. Usually this machine is available to sell, but we do usually build to order, and there can be any artwork you want. There's no extra charge. I'll sit down and design something cool just before you build, but as long as you give us an idea when you order of what theme you want, then I can get the T-molding and everything ordered straight away. What's the buttons on this? Looks like when I've added the controllers, it's hot swapped the system, so I'll just go in and edit that after the video. So what it's done is when I've plugged in the Xbox controllers, it's set the default controllers to the Xbox controllers, but that's okay. I'll just go in and edit that once I've ended the video. So all the retro, that's controlled by RetroArch, same as the Mega Drive, PlayStation 1 and a ton of other retro systems. So I'll end the video there anyways. Actually I'll go down and show off a couple of the next gen games. Where are they? Let's have a look. PC Plus it should be. So we'll just load up Devil May Cry 5 there. So then we'll just continue the gameplay. And all these next gen games should all be set to maximum settings. So if we just go into PC options there, I believe this game's, because of the screen, it's locked to 60 frames. So we have all the settings on ultra there, and on high I think that's the highest that'll go to. Always turn motion blur off. So I don't like it on. I don't like blurry graphics. So like I say, Devil May Cry 5, really cool game made by Capcom. I love Devil May Cry 4. I do prefer Dante as the main character. I think Nero, not a great fan of Nero, but still a cool, really cool game. Hard to play with one controller, so I'll quit that. Just go to quit mission. Like I say, this unit has over 98,000 plus games, 340 plus systems, and just a ton of these AAA PC titles. I believe we'll give Dirt 2.0 a quick load. Because I've added some new Xbox controllers to this unit rather than the ones I was using, there's a couple of configuration setups I've got to do for the just mainly the retro arch setup, because sometimes when you plug in new controllers it'll take default of the Xbox controllers. So create new save game. Got to go through all these menus because it's a new game. Player 1.
In free play you will find historic championships, the FIA World RAM in the store.
Just quick time trial.
Time trial.
I really like me driving games. I want to sit and play the new Need for Speed Heat on this unit. I may have a go of that through the week if I get 5 minutes. I do like me rally games also. I may be looking into building another driving sim with games like these on, with some T500 RS steering wheel and pedals. So really, I built one before. It was amazing. The feel and feedback was just outstanding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 34 left, opens 50.
This is,
keep right of a jump, maybe into 6 left.
Can't control that with one hand. I'll just quit. But yeah, looks cool, sounds cool. Didn't look like there was any lag on there. Didn't play it long enough to find out, but like I say, there's a GTX 1660 graphics card in this unit, so there should be no issues with gameplay. We have Resident Evil 2 there. I'm going to cut the video short there anyways because it's pushing on 20 minutes or so. If you're interested in this unit, like I say, I'll leave a link in the description to the emails. We've had some email issues, so I'll leave alternate links also. I'll put the price and everything in the description, and all the description of this unit, what comes with it, everything else. Check out, like I say, the preview video, look at that back art and look at the speaker grills and everything. You'll get a full in-depth look of the machine. Like I say, there's just a ton of stuff. It's well worth the cost of the machine. If I could keep this as well, because it's beautiful artwork, I would, but I'm running a business, so it's got to be sold. But I will definitely be building another personal machine like this and keep it for myself. So like, share, subscribe to the videos, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Bye.